My opinion, should burqas be worn in foreign countries or in, say, we'll talk about Australia. Should burqas, or people who wear burqas, should they be allowed to wear them in Australia or stuff like that? Yes, I think it should be worn. Like, we must accept that. But, like, when they go into major places like court or banks or stuff like that, they should have to take it, or maybe not full, but the part that covers their, from their nose to their face, right? The rest of their face. Like, the reason why I say this is because there was a situation where one woman refused to take off her burqa in an Australian court. And I think that's ridiculous. In my opinion, they want to bloody live in Australia. They've got to follow our rules, whether they like it or not, you know. Yes, they have their own customs and own beliefs and own traditions and culture. We respect that in the fact that, yes, we allow them to wear the burqas, but just not in our courts. So in my opinion, I think they should not be worn in banks, because you never know. Look, I'm not saying it's going to happen, but you honestly never know who is like under a burqa, you know what I mean? Unless you know them personally. You never know that somebody could be wearing a burqa and then decide to rob a bank. It's to me like a balaclava. You can only see the eyes. Yes, it has a cultural, it's a cultural thing, and I respect that. And if a woman wore a burqa walking down the street and stuff, I respect that. But in banks and in courts and in like high profile places where, you know, it's a bit, you know, shady if you know, cover your face and stuff like that. And in court, the reason why they wanted her to take it off so they could see her facial expression, you know, to see if she was lying or not, you know. And to me, I think she had, as a human being, she had a right to say no. But, you know, as our way, she should have agreed to it. Or she wouldn't be allowed to testify or whatever, like something like that. Like, to me, I think that the Islam faith is not a problem, but the people who force others to do stuff, like people who pray to Mecca and all that kind of stuff, fine, but if you do it more than once or twice a day and you're working and you're getting paid for work, right, then it's ridiculous. But I do know that there are people who, when they come to, say, Australia, they do not really have strong beliefs like as if they did when they were in their country. And I believe in the part of assimilation, not integration, because integration just fucks everyone over, because we all try to take bits and pieces of every culture and just take the best of every culture or whatever and beliefs and all that and try to just make rules to fit around. It just doesn't work. To me, if you come to Australia, whoever you are, right, wherever you're from, you've got to understand that you're coming to Australia. You have, and if you want to live here permanently or become a citizen, you've got to be Australian per se. Yes, when you are with your own people, right, you can have your beliefs and traditions and culture. But when you're with a mix of people, you can't just say, I want this or I want that, or I have to do this or I have to do that. You know, it's just doesn't happen. But that's just my opinion. And again, I think burqas should be allowed to be worn, but not in places like courts, even police stations, banks, this kind of places. But doing the daily shopping doesn't bother me at all. Like, you know, it may bother some people, but it wouldn't bother me. I would like your views on this. And I would like feedback as well, so if you want to talk about it, feel free. Racist, hateful comments will be deleted, but civilized comments and feedback would be great. See ya.